top 25 clash in the early season as both of these programs try to make an early statement and build that resume. One of the great things about the early part of the season, high-profile non-conference games, and that's what we have for you on EA Sports College Football. It's the Kentucky Wildcats and the Cougars. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Holly Rowe, some interesting storylines setting up in this one.
Thanks, guys. The Wildcats head coach told me before the game, this team has...
Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. The run inside. It's Mason. Got some room headed to the goal line. Might be calling a hot route. Dropping back, it's Coleman. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. And he scurries out of bounds and wisely avoids taking the big hit. And now on second down for this offense. Looking to fire. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
And they get to the quarterback and get the sack. That's a big emphasis for this defense. They saw a week ago, this offense gave up 3 sacks. They need to get to him early and often and create some indecision. Nice job getting a sack early in this football game.
He slides past the first down marker, and he'll convert that 3rd and long. And the Cougars with the 1st and 10. He'll do it himself. And he got 5 yards on the play, 2nd and 5 coming. They get to the line quickly.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
Makes it past the marker. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. The Cougars want to move quickly.
Well, I'll tell you, when you start a game as well as this guy did on the opening drive, you're going to earn more touches later. And finally, they hand it off to him here on the 2nd drive. But he's really shot out of a cannon in this game. We really like the way he's running right now. He's running hard. He's running with authority. They need to keep giving him the football.
Makes the grab and knock down, and he's got it at the 25-yard line. The Cougars, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. The quick out. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. From the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. They've got a really good drive going, but a little speed bump here at 2nd and 13. On the option. He'll keep it on 2nd down. But nowhere to go. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. They'll snap it for the 10th time on this drive, but they need a chunk on 3rd and long. On the run, fires downfield. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. With field goal units not coming out here, guys, I think they're going to go ahead and go for it on 4th and long. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Escapes the sack. Slips a quarterback, feeling the pressure. Going to need to step up to make sure this one doesn't get out of hand as the 2nd quarter is about to get underway. The Cougars offense takes the field to start this drive. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they could be got enough space. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave a little bit of everything on that one. And the Cougars are threatening on 1st and goal. Scanning the field, it's Coleman. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. Runs it into the house. This offense has it with really good field position. They'll start this drive going to the air. Quickly complete. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They're in the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 20. Wants to throw it again, and why not? They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Moving out to the right. Got out of trouble and throws. Snagged out of the air. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. So close to cashing it in for this offense. Wants to throw again. Looking for the goal line. Touchdown! He might want another play. To the air on 1st down. He'll try to do it himself. At the 35, he's open. Turning it on. He'll pick up a few on the play, just enough for the first down. They'll mark it right at midfield. The Cougars racing to the line in the hurry-up.
This guy just gives you nightmares. I mean, he's just got so much electricity. He just pulls it down and chews up yards like it's nothing. That's a quarterback. A quarterback doing that to your defense.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now has taken out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place, and that time they finally gave it back to the offense there. Really nice, big, clean hit. This defense needs a little bit more of that as the game goes on.
Stepping to the right. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Being started out great on this drive, but then a couple of incompletions, and now it's 3rd and 10. Looking to pass. It's Coleman. Trying to escape and get it himself. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. Now the Cougars are going to use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Under fire. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. He's going to run it. He's knocked down. Short game, maybe a pickup of 3. That defense rallied to the ball in a hurry.
I got to be honest, I know the defense respected this guy's running ability. I don't know, though, if they knew it was this good. He has been gashing them in this game with his legs, and already you're seeing the defense now make some adjustments to slow this guy down. They were able to get him to the ground. He's still got a couple of yards, but this has got to continue for this defense. You know he is going to carry the ball.
That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Men, thanks. A busy day, so let's waste no time and get you updated on Week 3 action around college football. We start with a look at UCLA taking on the Cal Golden Bears. And it's the Bruins looking for a second win after the opening week loss. So far, so good. They lead this one in the first half. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now. As for your game and an interesting first half, let's take a look at the numbers of note. Back and forth we've gone so far, and these numbers, it's funny, 3rd down conversions don't always tell the story. Maybe staying out of those situations in the second half is the safest pathway to victory. For now, let's get back to the guys in the booth to start up this second half.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. They're lined up and ready to kick off this second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined. Stop at the 19. The Cougars offense takes the field to start this drive. Not sure they had to make many adjustments at halftime as they try to build on this lead here in the 3rd. Trying to make magic on the scramble. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. The Cougars want to crank the tempo.
And, man, you see it again. It's got to be frustrating for this defense. And
the defense, they've got him at the 27. Now, after the sack, there is a man still down. Second down now after the sack. Wants to adjust the pattern. Back to throw, it's Coleman. Rushes on him. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the second down misfire. Got room to work. They stop him short of the sticks, and it'll be fourth down. Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. Slithers into space. And he did not. They're backed up. 1st and 10 from inside their own 5, and they'll try to get this drive started. They'll start this drive going to the air. And he ends up taking it. Three tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. With an update on that, let's check in with Holly.
Well, guys, these turnovers continue to dictate what's happening in this ballgame. The quarterback has been under duress, and he is starting to show this wear and tear. The defense is feeding off of this, though. They see he's banged up, and they are going to keep coming after him. Back to you.
Okay, Holly. It'll be third and long. Fires to the middle. Makes the grab. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21. And the Cougars will snap it on 1st and 10. Wants to throw it again. Under fire. And it's a sack. They got the sack, but there is a man down on the play. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Throws to the wideout. On target over the middle. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion.
That wide receiver on the outside is dangerous. When you're playing zone coverage, it's really hard because you're not chasing him. You can't really get hands on him. You got to make sure you send more.
Might have a chance. And he'll finish the run. Time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Dropping back, it's Coleman. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. He's got him. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the 4th. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. Back to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. Just inside the 40-yard line. It's 1st and 10 from the 39. Wants to throw it again. Here's a heat. And down he goes.
Goodness gracious, this is a master class, a clinic on how to get to the quarterback. The 7th sack of the game, are you kidding me? That's a season for some teams. They've lived in the backfield.
It's caught. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Here's the pressure. He'll pull it down and run. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's 1st down. The Cougars are moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got his man. Oh, there might have been trouble if they had knocked him down so quickly. That last connection just a hair short of the first down, but it opens an array of opportunities on second and short. Escapes the pressure to his right. It's on target and complete. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. To the air, it's Coleman. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. Now on second and goal. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Gonna look downfield again. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. And it's incomplete. He was looking to the end zone and trying to get 6. After the incomplete pass, there is a player still down, and they'll come out to check on him. That is the senior offensive lineman who's shaken up. Holly Rowe will check on his condition. And after that stop from the defense, they're still on the 2, and now it's third down. Trying to surge it in. He's a tough, crafty back, but he couldn't find his way to the marker, and it'll be fourth down. Less than a yard to go for a first down, and the offense will remain on the field. They're going to run it, and they're going to score again. Great place to start for this offense. Looking downfield on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Back to pass on second down. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep.
Well, the offense has had their way all game long up to this point. Finally, the defense is able to make a play. And I'll tell you, after that hit, that receiver is going to be thinking twice about running that route again.
Fires into the end zone. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. Now on fourth down, they'll send out the field goal unit. It's good. He hit that one. I know both of these teams were ranked, guys, but it really seemed as if they weren't on the same level in this game.
I think that was a pretty good statement game for these guys. I mean, you're ranked higher, you're more talented. A lot of people point to this game. Possible upset, 2 really good teams. Jesse, they made it clear. There's only one really good team. It was them. They were the favorite, and they just made a point of it.
You're right. Not all ranked teams are created equal. One of these teams is a college football playoff contender. The other simply is not. And that demonstrated itself today. The higher-ranked team is a team with national championship aspirations. They've got so much talent. They look good.
They say games are played on the field and not on paper, and that's a good thing, because if this one were played on paper, It might get ugly, but you never know what's going to happen. Basically, a month into the season, here in Week 4, and teams are starting to reach a critical portion of the schedule. It's the Louisiana Raging Cajuns and the Cougars. Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with you. Let's say hello to our friend Holly Rowe on the sideline.
Well, guys, the Raging Cajuns head coach told me pregame this is a great opportunity for his squad. Bringing a group of 16 into a Big 12 opponent. The crowd is crazy. The teams are excited. But he wants his team to play one play at a time. He believes an upset is totally possible if his guys do their job and be the best version of themselves today. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. Can't wait to see how this one unfolds. So the Raging Cajuns offense comes onto the field first today. And they're going to be met by one of the best defenses in the nation, David. And I know seeing a defense doing what they want, when they want to do it, makes you a happy man.
Well, defense is starting to make a comeback. Like, I'm excited about this new era of football. Like, we're seeing better tackling and we're seeing better coverage than we were a couple years ago. And this defense is fun to watch them on tape, fun to talk to their coaches. Jesse, this defense has been consistent all year long.
And they're dialed in, and they're so talented. They've got multiple NFL draft picks on that side of the football, and they don't have to change a lot week to week. This defense dominates. They do what they do, and they don't care if you know it. You can't do anything against them.
He'll be forced out of bounds right at the 30-yard line as they try to grind out some room. This crowd, full throat, spreading the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. Wants to throw. It's Roberts. Pressure coming. They got him. Great pressure by this defense. And the Raging Cajuns with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Second down, they'll go to the air. Throws to the tight end. Finds his man. It's Boyd. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. Off the RPO, fire right, trying to convert. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a third down stop. The Raging Cajuns will call on their punt team. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Here's the return. Made a defender miss. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. The Cougars offense will now get its first chance with the football. This coaching staff, really this entire offense, licking their chops to try to take advantage of this matchup. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Mason. They'll get him down at the 48 after the 15-yard gain. The Cougars headed quickly to the line.
The defense has got to be more physical up front. Don't let them have those running lanes, those holes to break off a nice run, get a first down. And here's the thing, you better reload quick because they're...
There he goes! They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
He gets it down to the 36 before being knocked out of bounds. After the 4-yard completion on first down, now it's 2nd and 6. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. All the way down to the 25-yard line, they move the sticks, it's first down. And the Cougars come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
And talking to the OC this week, getting this running back going was step number one, was priority number one. He said it makes the whole offense go.
Unleashes one deep. And he got a hand on it to knock it down in the end zone.
And I thought we were going to have our first points of the ball game, but great job by the defender playing the football in the air. A lot of times you see them get lost. He didn't get lost. He knew where the ball was, and he swatted it down.
Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19. They'll turn to the Wildcat to keep this drive alive. Pack has it. Here's a little room there. Defense comes up with a stop, but not before he moves the chains and takes it inside the 10 to the 8. The Cougars have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Back to pass, it's Coleman. Picked off inside the 20, and they snuff out the threat. All by himself down the middle. They're lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they have dialed up for this one. Sends it back in motion. Snap to the back. Here comes the heat. They finally make the stop, and the defense out of sorts against that Wildcat, and they give up a big play. We thought we'd see a little Wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. On the direct snap, it's Mason. Got enough for the first. They bring him down, but that's why you give them that Wildcat look to create an opportunity for big plays. Lining up in the Wildcat, let's see what they've got. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. He's going to take off. Knocked out of bounds at the 46 after the good pickup on that one. They'll need to show urgency to get another play off before the clock hits 0. Looking to throw on 1st down. Inside the 35. Finds a crease at the 20. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Cougars. Well, they started with horrible field position, but ended with perfect field position in the middle of the end zone.
It all comes down to execution, Reese. You've got to have guys going out and doing their jobs. You saw the offensive line up front. They were physical. Skilled players made it happen with the ball in their hands, and the quarterback really showed command on that last drive.
Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the 2nd. The Cougars offense takes the field to start this drive. You want to talk about a drive where you impose your will? That's what they did, running it down for a touchdown, David.
There is nothing more demoralizing than that for a defense, to be fair.
And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. The #1 job is to protect your quarterback, and they weren't able to do it long enough that time.
This offensive line race, they've got to do a better job communicating pre-snap and try and figure out which people on defense are going to be rushing the passer. Right now, this offense just looks confused up front.
Pulls it on the option. Got a little grass. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. 3rd play of the drive, and they need to take advantage of this field position by making something happen on 3rd and long. Got it set up on the outside. No sirree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. No. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Dropping back, it's Coleman. Looking down the middle. What a job to lay out and make the catch. Whatever the fastest tempo they have is, that's what they'll use.
Man, I love those guys that are willing to put their body on the line, and he does it right here, man. Just lays out. That ball's coming in. You can see it from several yards out, making that play, laying out, keeping the football from touching the turf. Great concentration, great effort by the receiver.
After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Makes the catch. It's Isaac.
And I love when my quarterback sees zone and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
He's going to lose a yard on that one. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. Gives him a little time to dig deep in the play sheet and figure out what to do on fourth down. On fourth down, they're taking to the air. Throws to the back. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his... Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. Running inside, it's Mason. And after that short game, they'll head to the locker room. It's halftime here. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, welcome into the EA Sports College Football Update Show, the Week 4 edition. So let's dive right in. We begin with the South Carolina Gamecocks taking on the number 7 team, the Missouri Tigers. And it's South Carolina with a statement victory here in a surprising result. Going into this game, they did not look like the better team. And that's now victory number 1 on the season. Hey, every journey begins with a first step, and this team will bask in the glory of this one for at least 24 hours. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now. Bringing things back to your game, one more refresher on how the first half went down. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. I don't know about you, but I'm ready to watch this one unfold. Back to our guys in the booth.
From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Tackled and brought down at the 23-yard line, so not a whole lot of room on that return. The Cougars offense takes the field to start this drive. Tight game as we start the third quarter, and we'll see what type of adjustments. He lets it fly. Makes the grab on the big throw. Touchdown, Cougars! That one will give them the lead. That touchdown grab, the 25th of his career.
Not surprising either. When you've got this guy's ability at that position, quarterbacks are going to be looking for you. 25 touchdown catches, that's an impressive thing.
Yeah, he's definitely one of those guys that have been so big time. Big time moments, clutch plays, makes those contested catches. He's a guy that can do everything, and that's why he's putting up such great stats.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're up 14-10. That's the kind of drive. The run inside. It's Mason. Got room at the 35. They finally get to him. But what a play there to pick up the first down. An explosive play to start the drive, and they'll try to keep the D on its heels. To the air, it's Coleman. Pocket breaking down. Fires to the tight end. Finding some room. First catch of his career, and you see why they believe this freshman tight end can contribute early. The Cougars peeled off a huge chunk of yardage through the air and now back to the line. Booster. Let it go. Wants to throw on first down. Fires deep toward the end zone. He was open, he had it, and he dropped it. Would have been a touchdown. Instead, it's second down. Behind the chains now on second and long. Gives it on the option. And again, finds nowhere to run. Maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage this time. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Escapes the pressure going right. He can't find anybody. It'll be incomplete as the defense does a really good job in coverage. And here comes the field goal unit for the 2nd time tonight. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. The lead now 7 here in the 3rd quarter.
How about it? 50-plus, no problem. Big leg, nice accuracy. That's a big-time kick for this young man.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And they'll haul down the returner to... The Cougars offense takes the field to start this drive. You want to talk about having a weapon to bail out a drive? David, that's why kickers are so important after that long field goal.
And listen, important is a relative term. We need to make longer passes and get better gains so we don't have to kick long field goals, Palmer, again on offense.
And they've got the weapons to do that, David. They just got to be able to dial those plays up. Guys have to be able to make them one-on-one to make life easier on this kid who is so important to this team.
In the red area, it's Mason. Looking for the end zone. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Cougar! The first score of the game for the man who leads the nation in rushing touchdowns. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. A quick strike, just as we expected.
Yeah, and quick strikes are easy when you got such great field position. Obviously, when the offense starts in such a good spot, puts the defense in a bad position, and the offense takes advantage.
They'll go back to work with a 1st down in the final period. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Mason. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a 1st down at the 44. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Looking to throw, it's Coleman. Oh, they're after him. Ralston defense is wide open. Touchdown, Cougars. This crowd absolutely loving it as he rolled into the end zone. With that, the lead nice and comfortable. Cruising toward a 4-0 start.
There's no mercy rule in college football, man. They've got a huge lead here in the 4th quarter. They are still chucking it, and they are still scoring.
Lining up to add another. And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion. The Cougars offense takes the field to start this drive. So thanks to the defense, they take over, big lead in hand, and an opportunity to run this clock out if they so choose. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. 9-yard pickup on 1st down, and now they can take a shot on 2nd and short. Back to pass. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the 2nd down misfire. They'll try to get the first through the air. Quickly complete. A likely touchdown saving tackle, but the catch and run takes it down to the 7.
Come on, defense. What are we doing? I mean, you can't miss this guy. He's like literally the biggest dude on the field. That time, completely wide open. That's way too easy for the offense. He caught the football. There was nobody even near him. Someone on defense has to locate this guy. They've got to communicate to each other if they're passing off in coverage. You can't let that guy be that wide open.
In football, you hear the term quick, but don't hurry. And you can tell when you run these RPOs, the QBs want to make that decision quick. I think he hurried it a little bit too much, got the ball out quick, but obviously was inaccurate in his pass.
Trying to find the end zone. Touchdown, Cougar! All that baby in and then stroll into the end zone for the score. They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win.
With that last touchdown.
This is what an elite team does. They know they're better. They go out. They take the figurative sledgehammer and hit them right between the eyes.
And they just look good in every phase of the game. If I'm on the coaching staff, I don't know what you could ask for your guys to do better. I think the challenge now for this team is going out next week and trying to play with the same type of intensity and the same level of execution.
Well, Jesse, it's easy to look good on the field when you look that good in your uni. Like when you look that good coming off the bus. Those dudes are good. This is a great team, and they proved it. Just domination from start to finish.
That's going to do it for us as the season marches on. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. nestled in the Rocky Mountains, Folsom Field in Boulder. And boy, do we have a fun one ahead. Top 10 team, target on their back, going on their road and right into the snake pit. It's the Cougars and the Colorado Buffaloes. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to our sideline reporter, Holly Rowe.
Nestled into the gorgeous mountains in Boulder, Colorado, Folsom Field is a spectacular viewing venue for college football. The new coach has it rocking and rolling. Folsom Field continues to build on their tradition of the Buffaloes football team. Guys?
Appreciate that, Holly. On the ground, it's Mason. And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. By the defense. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. To throw, it's Coleman. Fires left. Into double coverage, and he picked it off. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. Running inside, it's Mason. Got enough for the first. Oh, and he ruins the big gator with a fumble. Defense cut. The offense get it back. It's a turnover. Now we'll hang on here. The coach has called a timeout. He wants the officials to take another look. Thinks he's got a good shot at getting this one overturned. And how about the keen eyes and sharp awareness from the coach to challenge that call, and the officials agree it'll go his way. That last play is the kind of thing the offense can really build some momentum on, and now they've got it 1st and 10 outside the 40. It can get pretty wild in the Big 12. Some of these outposts are like snake pits when you have to go on the road. Got to get off to a quick start in conference play.
It is always wacky, Reese. Like, there's always something that happens in the Big 12, and somebody comes out of nowhere in the Big 12 every single year. So starting in conference play, Palmer, these games start to really matter, really add up, and the pressure amplifies.
It's so true, too. When you think about the Big 12 conference, it just seems like teams get caught sleepwalking. So you've got to start fast. And the challenge, I think...
Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked 1 time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
And he'll be smacked to the ground. Made the catch on the last play, but didn't move the ball forward, so now here comes 3rd down. Now the play fake. He's going for the big play. Snags it. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Cougars!
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
Extra point here will tie the game. And he tacked on the extra point. So that was a 6-play, 75. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looking to throw, it's Coleman. trying to make magic with his feet. They finally corral him, but he turns that into a big gain and a first down. And the Cougars come to the line in the hurry-up.
This is why everybody grows up and wants to be an offensive coordinator and not a defensive coordinator, because he can do that.
It's a seam wide open. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Cougars.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses.
Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. To the air on first down. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. The Cougars trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Makes the grab. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Quarterback making checks. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room. This defense will try to force a fourth down on 3rd and short from the 45. And the defense gets home. Yippee-ki-yay at 35. The Buffaloes calling their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before that. Looking for a man. It's Coleman. Bringing the heat. He's sacked. This defense all over it. These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just getting after the passer. Grabbed in the middle. It's Isaac. And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as they get him down at the 37. The Cougars will use their first timeout here. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. It's complete on the right side. They'll ride him out of bounds after the good pickup spotted at the 25-yard line. The Cougars will snap it on 1st and 10. Under fire. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity. Timeout taken by the offense is their second. They'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Rushes on him. The quarterback doesn't throw it away. Instead, the defense forces a loss. And whatever they did on 1st and 2nd down, don't do that anymore. 3rd and very long coming up. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. And they're running out the kicker to give it a try. Oh, and he missed it. No good. And the margin... The Cougars offense takes the field to start this drive. They got plenty done through the air in the first half, and we'll see if they even need to look for balance as we start the 3rd quarter.
Well, and I think defensively, you understand, like the running game isn't a big part of the plan. I wonder how they adjust and play more coverage to this pass-happy offense.
Yeah, so you're going to have to be ready if you're a quarterback then. You're probably going to see some different coverages. You might see a little bit more blitz in the second half as well, so you have to know where your answers are.
Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. Pulls it in. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. The offense lining up for a first down play. The run inside. It's Mason. Defense defense comes up with a stop, but not before he moves the chains and takes it inside the 10 to the 8. They are really clicking along, first and goal on just the 4th play of the drive. He's going for the goal line. And he's in, pounded his way in for the score. Touchdown, Cougars! The first score of the game for the man who leads the nation in rushing touchdowns. The Cougars offense takes the field to start this drive. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Knocked down after a pickup of 3 to the 12. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Back to throw, it's Coleman. Under heat, and he gets rid of it. Intercepted, and he's got a convoy with him. And he has taken it all the way back. Touchdown, Bucks!
And this defense comes up with another big play, man. They get the pick 6.
Here comes the offense onto the field again. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Mason. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Looking to fire. Finds his big tight end. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
I'll tell you what, you could tell the defense knew exactly what they were doing. They were dialed in, took away the primary target, and then it's on you as an offense. Now I got to adjust. I got to do something different to what they're doing.
Oh, he's ready to take a shot. Upstairs, he's got it. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Cougars! 3rd touchdown of the game. A 3rd of his season total. He now has 9 on the year.
Well, you got to give the quarterback a lot of credit on that one, David. As soon as he recognized man coverage, there was no question where he was going to be looking. One of the fastest wide receivers in the game.
I was about to say, you credit the quarterback. It's his speed. You play him man-to-man, he gets open, he wins. I'm not sure why we're crediting the quarterback. He's got jets.
This should be the last play of the quarter. Looking for a man. It's Coleman. Fires to the right. And he throws his 3rd pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. A return there would have just been icing on the cake. They'll just have to settle for the cake at the 23. As we start the 4th quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this. The Cougars offense takes the field to start this drive. So working with a lead here, they'd like to put together a long, time-consuming drive and put this thing away. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Holly, what update do you have on that?
Well, guys, we told you the defensive front would be the story of the game, and it has been. They have been relentless getting after the quarterback, in control of that line of scrimmage. Guys just ran over the sideline after that last sack and said, they can't hold us. Let's see if they continue to assert their dominance here in this game. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. Now the Cougars are going to use the first of their 3 timeouts. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. They go to the Wildcat here, looking to take advantage of that extra blocker. On the direct snap, it's Mason. Maybe a crease. Inside the 40. At the 30. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Cougars. He found some open space and turned on the Jets. That'll give him a little more breathing room as they try to push this winning streak to 5. This defense not only searching for answers, they're still searching for that running back.
And searching for angles. My goodness, this dude, he runs so fast, he erases angles. People try to catch him. They didn't realize how much burners he had. He kicked it in gear, and there was no getting him.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the 4th. They are running out of time here. They need to get the ball back. They'll line up for the onside kick. They're on it, and they get it back for another drive. Good field position here as they start this drive from their 43. They'll run it to keep the clock moving. Continuing to churn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. The Buffaloes calling their first timeout. They'll get together to decide how to play this second down. On second down, let's see if they go right back to the run and put this game on ice. The give to the back. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. Colorado will go ahead and use its second timeout here. The brain trust getting thoughts together for this big third down coming up. Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on 3rd and short from the 49. The Buffs now use their 3rd and final timeout. And now everybody chiming in to figure out how to play this 4th down. They're throwing for it on 4th down. Big tight end makes the grab. First down, still on his feet. He's got enough to move the chains, and that clock will keep moving, and they'll be able to run it out. And the Cougars have it with a 1st and 10. Back to throw, it's Coleman. Under fire. Lets it fly. And the throw downfield winds up incomplete, and there's a good reason for that. This guy was being mugged by the defender.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
Gonna run it. It's Mason. Stop behind the line of scrimmage, and that is a rare sight for this defense today against this guy.
Really nice job stopping the run, but the problem is you have 0 timeouts left. You cannot stop the clock right now if you're the defense, so this has got to be excruciating for them. They know the offense is just going to take their time before they snap the ball.
Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there. Seriously, this just can't happen. A delay of game penalty, and it is second and long. Offense uses a timeout. 17 seconds left on the clock. So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give them a different look. On the snap, it's Mason. They found a little running room out of the Wildcat, still short of the first down marker. The offense gets the timeout. 12 ticks left on the clock.
And that's exactly what I want from my offense. Like, listen, they're out of timeouts. I want this clock to tick. Now, we have seen some college coaches across college football continue to run the football.
Maybe some room here. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Cougars! They build this fourth quarter lead, and they are just minutes away from going 5-0.
And they just keep piling on the points. We've seen in big moments in this game, they have been able to step up and deliver, particularly on offense. Very impressive performance.
Set to kick this one.
On the move from inside his 5. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. After this, it'll be a wrap. Looking to throw on first down. Here's a heat. A deep throw as the clock winds down. It's incomplete, and they tried to finish this quarter with a bang and couldn't quite connect. A strong, methodical, workmanlike effort from this team. No frills, just get the job done and get the win.
I love when you describe my teams like that. Just consistent, methodical, strong. I don't have to do things special every single week. All I'm supposed to do is get the W, and that's what they did.
And this is why practice is so important, guys. You can tell that this team was locked in way back earlier in the week. They watched the film. They got good looks in practice. They knew what to anticipate. They knew what looks they were going to see.